We're gonna kill people. The penthouse suite. Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. The only thing marring the penthouse pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter, someone being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. I gained a bunch of karma. Huffing and puffing, you reach the top of the stairs. Looks like Stevie J doesn't use them much, if at all. Why am I in combat mode? The floor is quiet, save for the loud humming of fluorescent lights. It seems like you have the drop on Stevie J and his men. That's someone named Chili. Shove the zebra meat through the bars. Yeah, I forgot to read the thing beforehand. The Helen devours zebra meat in a few massive bites and lets out a contented growl. Open the door. You just shot your own fucking dog, you dumbass. Get wrecked! Can I talk to you? Yeah. Coyote is badly injured, but she's managing to hold it together. Are you alright? No time to talk. Coyote kneels and picks up the fallen guard's shotgun. It's time to finish this. The music is great. You should take a healy thingy. How do I heal? Oh, I guess I don't. Hey, you don't belong here. We're under attack, boys. Get the big guns. What the? She's free. A raspy, manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. You really think you can come in here and shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? Who are you? Don't you know who I am? God damn it. Feels good, man. Why do you just like run like straight up? Aim actually plus 12% and you still missed. Oh, he missed. There we go. Why do you suck? You suck. I hate you. Ow. Don't heal! That's illegal. Only I'm allowed to heal. There. That's what happens. Fuck you. Get wrecked. Please don't miss this time. Thank you. Oh, now she's out of ammo and I gotta reload. Why can't reload be a free action? Ow. Okay, you have explodey things, so I'm gonna get rid of you. Can you be dead already? I know you're like a boss and you're gonna... But no, I can't! And with a bloody gurgle, Stevie J is no more. I like his look though, it's kind of cool. And this guy, like, the dude isn't paying you anymore, like... Yeah. About time you got here, Peiko. Who's your friend? Just another professional. I need to ask you some questions. Peiko glares. Not now. Coyote, we need to get you back to the Union. Mrs. Kubota has that med lab in the basement. No. Coyote speaks through gritted teeth. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first. A stash of gems. Delilah? I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Peiko, I need an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her voice is still strong, but her body's beginning to shake. Peiko, help her back to the Union. I'll find those gems for you and then meet you there. Coyote looks like she's about to argue, but says nothing. Come on, Coyote, let's go. I can talk to something here? The late Stevie J's passcodes. Anything in here? No? Okay. Doesn't look like that goes anywhere. What's this? Oh look, stuff. Some loose new yen. Nice. It's just old junk. Apparently shit is going in my stash. I can't, like, give it to my friends. I probably have to do that at, like, the start of combat or something. Well, I don't seem to ever have, like, permanent squad mates, which is unfortunate. Gross. Jesus Christ, dude. I think with all the money you make, you could hire someone to clean your shit. No. Cancel. I don't want to leave yet. I want to go in here. Ah, shit. Ow. Ow. Sorry, bud, but you gave me no choice. You find a small velvet bag filled with precious gems. Nice. Time to leave. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Peiko needs to help her through the door into the Seamstresses' Union. Heads raise, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Peiko stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Ah, that's unfortunate. However, this is a setting that has cyber limbs. Mrs. Kubota is tending the bar herself when Peiko carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays her eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to beat you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle and there's something new in her eye. Fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Mrs. Kubota, I had a run that went bad. I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer, it will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Mrs. Kubota. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Mr. Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I am aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of giri, the debt of honor. Now go. Flee out elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Oh, there it is. I'm off by a beat. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Dama arigato so. That girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. I am honored, Mrs. Kubota. Thank you. You are most welcome, and I offer you more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. This place is a safe house, too. Indeed. Normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility. As I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Alright, time to explore. Are you still following me, Paco? Paco? I don't know. Van Grass. Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby all at the same time. He's an intense little man, and you get the sense he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass. Make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. Mrs. Kubota said you're a fixer. He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight. Sorry, I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey, lady, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his HUD. I'm a fence too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Okay. Hi again, Johnny Clean. Come back. Johnny leans in a seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd at the Union. Hey Johnny, I'm looking for a cherry to Coyote. The piano was a little out of tune. Check it out. And there, oh, Mr. I still like Clue. The hulking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening. I see Coyote is back, looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. Having her back part, yes. Yeah, the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You're just a big old sheepdog, aren't ya? Not the comparison made of most trolls, and I'm happy to defy expectations. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Haven't minded so far. You hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know or what they don't understand. Do you have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big? It's not the size they charge more for. It's the blood they find at the fingernail. The piano looks like it's been here since the Union was built, but doesn't look like anyone has played it in earnest for almost as long. The piano seems normal to you, notice it is very rigid. Upon further inspection, it's because the piano is bolted to the wall. A close look at the floor reveals skid marks, indicating the piano slides to the left. You're a natural. You should give up Shadowrunning and become a touring and pianist. Johnny does not look impressed. As you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union Safehouse. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Welcome. No bunks available. I guess this is my, stash. I guess this is somebody died. I'm gonna... Dr. Sarah Castle. Make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looked like you could use a hand. Ouch. Bad joke right now. She looks down at her mangled arm. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area. Watch some trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Mrs. Kubota never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for some questions first. Take it easy, Coyote. We here to wake up. Saul, can't you see she's in pain? Did you arm charm her? I have to operate now. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks the syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Wait, is that her arm on the table right there? Hi, Coyote. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks. Mrs. Kubota will have me working it off for the rest of my life. She notices your expression. You look like you've got something on your mind. I have some questions. She flashes you a puzzled look. What kind of questions? About Sam Watts. Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck, Sam. I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Drake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer, too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually got too loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clear wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You say he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Drek. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Tell me about Sam. I heard you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's joke, but I did. No accounting for taste, Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny. I guess I knew him the best of everyone. Sorry he's gone. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies, at least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one on the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro. Whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. All better, just like that. He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He is usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. Wait, but I got the gems. What? But I have the gems. I said I would get them, and I have them. Is this a bug? In Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread, but in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The Safehouse boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanic fetishes. I'm so good at reading. This is sixth-world medicine of the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your presence, or your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you're instrumental in bringing Cody back to us. Thank you for that. I suppose you're the one who patched her up. Impressive work. Thank you. It's a shame she wouldn't let me repair her face, though. She noticed you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service medbay under a dive bar in the slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there's no better place to set for practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with something? What cyberware do you have available? I wanna... Hee hee. Ooh. All this is so cool. I want it. So I'm gonna install it in my leg. Cyber causes essence loss. This affects the magic rating of your character as magic is equal to essence rounded down. Magic is very important for spellcasters. Well, I'm not a spellcaster, so... Woo. What do you mean, a 2? I'm not a shaman. Unless you're saying, oh, you're a shaman as well as being, a doctor. While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I am trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. What's that on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing the recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the result speaks for themselves. And my guess is I won't be able to afford any of this. Well, I can afford the data jack. You know what? Let's get it. Yeah. Man, look at all these people down here. Hello, David Fry. I think it's David Fry 2. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer or anything... What? Any questions I can answer or anything gear you need. I think that's just me saying any gear you need. Or just anything you need. What's a deck? You jack into the Matrix, or in the context of a run, when you jack into the local node of the facility you're in, the deck determines how many programs and ESPs you can carry and the firepower of your base Matrix attack. Decks have IP. When a deck's IP is reduced to 0, you'll get booted from the system and it'll hurt. What do you have for sale? I have 1,278 new yen. That's not too bad. Yeah, I can't do any of this, I don't think, because I don't actually have decking. See you later. Oh, hey, it's Johnny Clean again. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me a rep were made possible because I had to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. Is it true that you're a part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade and he's smart enough not to tell me, so he's sure as hell not going to tell anything about those days. For your health and his, it's best to let the subject drop. See you guys around. T.B. Gruberman. No, come back. I want to talk to him. It's so hard to talk to people. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with the precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer uniform. His hair is cropped short, high, and tight, as they say, and the neatness of this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusk protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers. Calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, raging factor, tensile strength, and of course price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? Let's see what you got. And where's a... Look at all this stuff. Let's go. Weapons. Submachine gun, shotgun, a basic assault rifle that's surprisingly good. What cap means. Anyways. Eric Mersman. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you to keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. I mean, this looks pretty the same from what was up top. Secure samurai clothing. I kind of want to get this even though it probably looks ugly as shit. Actually, that's not too bad. It actually looks kind of cool. The armor is slightly better and it grants me more charisma. Fuck, sure, why not? Hello. You're probably the mage dude. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space, while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young elf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best of magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Not my thing. I am not a mage. Alright, let's take out where, dude was hiding. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillows, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image on the photo. The picture is a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on the dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tied around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Ah, so Jessica is his sister, I guess. Did Sam have a sister? Her brow furrows. Yeah, I think he did. He mentioned her once. It didn't sound like they got along that well. You comlink chips, and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Officer Aguirre, what a pleasure to hear from you. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper got another one. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. The image on your PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. I need to talk to, a person. This person. Mr. Delilah. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? She's downstairs in the med may. Got her arm torn off on the job. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So what are you two? This is Coyote's boyfriend, Peiko. I'm Saul. What is this? A romance trade? I don't give a crap about boyfriends. Where's the stones? I don't want to fuck with him. I'm just gonna give him all the stones. In an instant, there's a gyroscope in his eye. Moving quickly through what appears to be the most valuable stones, he stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you've done good, but you're late. And Coyote knows in this case late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Deal. Mr. Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of woman who might run a crew of her own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I no offense for those gems. Van Gass, follow me. Didn't I already see him? I don't really understand how this new outfit is better than my old outfit. It looks pretty, like, fancy. Talk to him! Oh my god. Van Grass is fiddling with his cyber eye while noodling on it. Noodling! On his PDA. Charisma 3. I can see you're a busy man. He nods his head. That's right, and so I wouldn't bother you if I hadn't come into possession of these rare stones. You have his attention. Rare stones, huh? Let's see these rare stones. You hear the servos in Van Grass's cyber eye whir as a magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this trick? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. Charisma 5. I thought you said you were a busy man. I am. Then why are you wasting our time with this little dance? 1,500 and it's done. You got a deal. Done. Give me your cred stick. Yay. Am I stuck with Payco now? Oh, I guess not. He was just around for the thing. You have anything left to say to me? How else might I be of service? You mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? Coyote grew up in the Royale but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote's been tearing her way through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. Ernie Johnsons are fixers here tonight. In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He is often stage side. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found artifacts, but he occasionally has work. If you don't mind, how did you get involved in all this? I am a former runner. Now I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Alright. I guess there's nothing else left for me here. Time to go to the South Seattle docks. Ow. The South Seattle docks. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with his latest victim, left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle is your typical industrial area, grit, grime, and gray. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken-down street. Disreputable is his district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on the small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Ah. Streetwalker. Hi. Hey, you looking for a good time? Know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for a year. Not worth my time, though. Okay. For a second, I thought that wheel was like someone's face. Alrighty, let's go. Halt! The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun, absent-mindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. You're looking to get dusted, street scum? I'm working with Lone on the crime scene investigation of the NTSB warehouse. Sure you are, and I'm Lofweir, the king of dragons. Beat it. Damn it. Well, now what? Hey, you looking for a good time? Not me, a friend of mine. I need you to have some fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. She looks at you knowingly. Alright, 20 buys you a 5-minute distraction, then I've got to get back to work and earn some real new yen. Thanks. That's a big gun you have there. Standard issue, ma'am. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? I don't understand. What am I supposed to do? She's like distracting him, but I can't interact with anything. What am I supposed to do? Game. Okay, there's a ladder somewhere that I can interact with. Oh, over there. What the? Like, why would I think to go there? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Just wanna check and make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, anyways. Hey, that's mine. I'm not taking it far, I just need a little boost over the fence. Oh, you break into NTSB warehouse too? If you see any of them airplane blankets or pillows, snag me one. Okay. Man, there's like so much stuff, but I can't do anything with any of it. Oh, I have to go in that way. Well, I'm gonna ignore that. And explore. Ooh, thingies. Not that I need any of it, really. Alright, let's get in the building. You're about to transition to a new location. What was even the point of this area? It's so